showtime!
What's up, world? It's your boss International. So, this week's Sunday sermon is about friendship. I haven't quite crafted the title yet, but it's going to go something like this. Don't present yourself as a friend unless you intend to take on the responsibilities. Or don't pretend to be a friend unless you're willing to take on the responsibilities. And I know there might be a lot of definitions for friendship, but I guess we should start with how you become a friend and what is a friend. A friend, you know, most of the times there's family and friends. There are associates and other things like that, but those people shouldn't really affect you any. You know, you got colleagues, associates, friends, and family. But friends are special because friends are something that you choose. Family, you don't choose. You're born into them. Colleagues, you know, it's people you work with. Associates is people you meet along your way, along your journey. But friends are people that you choose. And how people become my friends are usually like some type of similar interests, connection, chemistry, things of that nature. And I will say, if you're fortunate enough to be considered a friend by me, you got a friend for life, unless you mess it up. I'm a good friend, I'm a solid friend, I'm a faithful and loyal friend. I'm an honest friend. And, you know, it could mean different things to you, but those are some of the things that friendship mean to me. And what happens in a friendship? Time and energy is spent with friends. Sometimes you compromise for your friends. Sometimes your friends are there for you in times of need, big or little. Friends are someone that you should be able to count on. So how do I get to the point of presenting yourself as a friend or pretending to be a friend? When you spend time with someone a lot, when you share your background, information, private information with one another, that's something you do with a friend. When you listen to one another's problems or give advice to one another, that's a friend. You advise one another, that's a friend. Friends do certain things that they don't necessarily want to do for each other or they wouldn't do for someone else. And but to me, when you are a friend or you reach that friend circle with someone else, there are responsibilities to me that come with a friend. That should, you know, not that things are expected, but for my friends, I will go the extra mile. For my friends, as long as it doesn't hurt my integrity, I would do things for my friends that I wouldn't normally do or wouldn't care to do. They have chipped into my time, my energy, my thoughts. Sometimes they may even chip into my pocket financially. But I feel like these are the responsibilities of a friend. Now, what do I mean by pretending to be a friend? Maybe these people share the things that you would share with a friend, but when it's convenient for them. They could be nice, they could be generous, they'll spend time with you, share stories with you, but sometimes when it's in time of need, and I don't even mean financially, because I would never take advantage of anyone who's a friend financially or their time. But there's times when you need your friend to look out for you, to help you out. And the pretenders don't want to do that, you know. They don't want to do it if they're not up to it, if they're not feeling generous that day, you know. They don't want that responsibility of being a friend, you know. But they show and portray all the other attributes of a friend. And I feel like if I spend my time, my energy, share my thoughts, dreams, stories, background with someone that I consider a friend, and when I need you or one is needed, you don't have time or energy to look out for a friend, then to me you're pretending to be a friend. You're not really a friend. Or you're a friend when it's convenient, but you don't want the responsibility of being a friend when it's not at your convenience. And that's something that maybe some of you guys could relate to. It's something to think about when you spend your time, your energy, your thoughts, your aspirations, confidence in someone. And, you know, when it's not right for them, they treat you like an associate, you know. And maybe, you know, this has happened to you. Maybe you've done this to somebody. But I just bring up things that I have some experience in, that I think people could relate to. Maybe something that other people have experienced on either side of the coin. But like I said in the beginning, a friend is someone that you choose to allow to be in your circle. They're not like a family member. Those are two most important individuals or peoples in one's life. Most of the time, it's their friends and their family. And when you choose a friend, you got to choose wisely. You got to take your time. I guess you have to vet them before you consider them more than an associate. So that's what this week's Sunday sermon is about, you know. Don't present yourself as a friend if you don't want to take on the responsibilities of being a friend. Make it clear that you're just an associate. International Zone, Barber World TV, love is love, life is life, loyalty is priceless. Peace. Let me share a story. I hope a friend of mine doesn't mind me sharing a story. Another fellow traveler, he was traveling, and he kind of got jammed up in China. You know, sometimes when you use your cards in different countries, they freeze your card for fraud. And for some reason, he wasn't being allowed into a country. And he was entering a country, and they wanted him to show his ticket leaving the country before they allow him to get on the flight. That happens sometimes. So he tried to use his card. They was like, you gotta buy some type of ticket. He tried to use his card to get a ticket. He wasn't able to get the ticket because his card was jammed up by the bank because the bank thought it was fraud. He called someone that he traveled with, someone that he knew from back home, who he thought was a friend. He explained the situation. He said, brother, I'm jammed up. I need $100 to get this ticket. As soon as I get back to the States in 2 days or whatever, I run it back to you. They froze my card. And the person he considered to be a friend said, oh, sorry, I don't lend no money. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. Now, to me, even as an associate, I mean, you know, you might not quite be a friend. If I know you're jammed up in another country and you need something as small as $100, it's one thing to say, I would love to help you, brother, but I don't have it, honestly. I'm ashamed to say I don't have it. I just don't have it. Maybe I'll see if I can borrow it from somebody to help you. But he just flat out said, nah, I don't lend money. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. That's the type of responsibility that comes with being a friend. Just to give you some context. Doesn't have to be that deep, doesn't have to be that dramatic. But when a friend calls on you in need, responsibility of being a friend is to be there, especially when a friend is in need. Subscribe, snitches!
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?